Welcome back. You're listening to the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM, and it's time to officially wrap things up when it comes to the Hume Football League with the president, Phil Bouffler, who's been with us all year, of course. Phil, lovely to have you joining us one last time. How are you?
Well, thanks, Alice. It's nice to get the footy completed for the season. Had a long season, so a bit of downtime now. But, yeah, we had a great weekend last weekend.
Oh, fantastic. And I'm sure you're looking forward to whatever the summer may bring as far as the cricket scene goes. I know there's plenty of interest there over in the Riverina and the Hume region. Let's talk all about the grand finals from last weekend. They will start with the A grade, and it was Osborne getting it done as they were expected to over Holbrook. 106-56 the final score. A very comprehensive win for the Osborne side, Phil, and it completes an absolute clean sweep for both the A grade netball and football side from Osborne. So they'll be absolutely chuffed at that club, which right now are the envy of all other clubs, it has to be said.
Yeah, they had a great season. So they won the club championships in the netball, individually in the netball and the football, and the combined one, obviously. So just a great year for the Osborne Football Club, the netball club. So, A-grade football and A-grade netball and first-grade football, very good efforts. I think they had 7 sides competing on the day in the different grades, football and netball. I think they won 5 out of 7, so very good effort, really.
Tell us more about the football side of things, Phil. How did you see that grand final? Holbrook, they did well to get there, but Osborne just too good in the end, obviously.
Too good. As I said, I think I said to you the week before, it's all about having a focal point up forward in the finals, and they had 2 or 3. So the big fellow Armstrong, he just dominated, got the best player, the Des Kennedy medal. I think he kicked 6 or 7 goals and just played very well all day. It was a little bit close during the first part of the game, but Osborne just skipped away and never really looked in doubt. So Holbrook had a great effort getting first and seconds in, but they were just too strong on the day. So credit to them. They were the best side all year, so the best side won on the year.
Pretty much an identical story in the reserves as well, Phil. Osborne doubling the score of Holbrook virtually in the grand final. So the seniors and reserves at Osborne just well and truly cut above the rest this year in 2023.
Yeah, they played well. The seconds could have been a little bit closer. Holbrook, I thought, had a chance of winning the seconds. I thought Osborne would have won the first grade, but I thought Holbrook could have got the seconds. They played well during the final series. Osborne were lucky to win the second preliminary final, second semi, so I thought it would have been a bit closer than that, but too strong on the day. Great effort by Holbrook getting first and seconds into the grand final, but too strong, Osborne.
As we leave the seniors scene, I'll just take this opportunity to ask you, do you think it's going to take a huge effort for other sides to get near Osborne next year, given that obviously, you know, they could probably afford to lose 1 or 2 and be able to look at that second string side and still plug those gaps, Phil? So they're in a very strong position. Do you feel as though they can seriously be challenged next year at this rate?
Yes, I think there'll be a few clubs doing that. I think they won't be as strong next year, Osborne. Their coach has gone to another club in the Hume League, Gindera, so they haven't appointed a coach yet. They'll probably lose 4 or 5 players. Daniel McAllister, who's done a lot of work there, he's non-playing, so he's gone to coaching Saguna, and he'll take a few with him. So, and I see Holbrook's recruited a couple of good, probably 2 of the better Tlangit League players have come to Holbrook already, so Holbrook will be certainly strong. I think Howlong will improve, Lockhart will improve. There'll be a lot of clubs improving, so I think it'll be much closer next year.
All right, to under-17s, Henty, too good for Brocklesby, Burrumbuttock, 43-22, the final score. Tell us about Henty's day out, Phil.
Best side all year, Alice, and it's good to see when the sides who played well all year win. Burrumbuttock had to do it, the BB Saints had to do it the hard way. They had to come from the first elimination final, and you just eventually run out of steam. So I think the extra week off was pretty hot on Saturday. And Henty were fresh, but they played very good football, so they were a good side, Henty, in the 17. So that augurs well for their club going forward. There'll be some really good juniors come out of that, so good to see Henty up and about, so that was a great win.
Well, Lockhart, you mentioned them before. They'll certainly be looking at the development line, and they'll be liking what they're seeing because the under-14s, 47-14 in their grand final against Howlong. The premiers of the under-14s, Lockhart, they've had a good season, Phil, and it was good to see them rewarded for that good season in the most emphatic of ways.
But it's a good win, so once again, you need your juniors strong to be a successful senior club. So, obviously with the point system, these people who are juniors coming through as one-pointers and you look at every side who's won grand finals in the first grade, they've had a core of juniors come through, maybe 6 or 7 have come through, started in the 14s, 17s, into the first, and they've been the core of the first grade premiership. So it's vitally important that you have a strong 14. So all goes well for Lockhart going forward.
All right, well, Phil Bouffler, he's the president of the Hume Football League. We've had you on all year and you've been a really serviceable correspondent, Phil. It's closing time, so I guess over to you for any comments that you might have after what has been a great season of Hume football across all grades.
It's been a great season. We've had crowds have been fantastic through the final series. I think we had a $55,000 gate, which is probably, if it's not a record, it'll be pretty well up there. We were lucky with good weather. It was pretty wet last year, so we had good weather, good conditions, huge crowds. And I think after COVID, I think people just want to get back out there, support their local clubs, get back into some networking. And I just think it was a great new season. So congratulations to all 12 clubs in the Hume League. And mate, just the Flow FM, Wayne and you, we really appreciate your support during the year. A lot of people come up to me and say, we enjoyed listening to you on the radio. And so it's been very good. So just I really appreciate the support coming from you guys.
Well, we're really appreciative of that, Phil, and it goes back the same way to you because we can't do it without you and the other great correspondents we've got on the Flow Friday Sports Show. Just before we do go, Phil, what does the summer look like for you?
Mate, the summer looks like for me, I've got harvest ahead and I'm going to spend a bit of time with my grandkids. So they sort of run a bit of a second fiddle to during the footy season. So I've got 4 grandkids and I want to spend a bit of time with them. So I'll get around, and my daughter's just on the verge of shifting up to Canberra, so I'll spend a bit of time with her and her little girl. And, so I'm looking forward to catching up, having a bit of family time, mate, and getting away for a little while. So it's going to be dry on the farm, so it won't be probably the most spectacular harvest, but it'll be still good. So, I'll have a reasonably quiet summer, a bit of family time.
Excellent to hear. Phil Bouffler is the president of the Hume Football League. Phil, it's been another huge winter, and we're really appreciative of all your efforts. All the very best. Enjoy your summer break, and we'll speak to you again in 2024. Thanks a lot.
Mate, look forward to it. Thanks, Alice.